GymRa leggings, now available in our shop.
Hey GymRa, it's Laura Myron, and I have a very beautiful special friend with me today, Anna, who's going to be joining us for yoga. And this is a really nice stretching routine, right? For in the evening, for after a really hard workout, we're going to stretch those sore, strong muscles. So let's start laying on our back. So go ahead and lay flat onto your back and just hug your right knee into your chest. Stretch your left leg out straight. And you're going to grab a hold of your right ankle for half happy baby. So if you're okay here, you can also hold on to the right foot. But if it's better, you just hold on to the ankle. One or the other, you choose. Let your head drop, let your neck relax. And this one I know can be really challenging for the hips, so really uncomfortable, so you can also bend your left knee to modify. You're trying to get your butt down on the ground. Yeah, so oftentimes in this one, the butt is tucked up like this, and we're just working towards, over time, finding a little space between your lower back and the ground. It's called a lumbar curve. You want that lumbar curve. From here, take your right ankle and put it across your left thigh for a thread the needle. So go ahead and hold on behind your left leg. If it's available, you can also hold on to your left shin. And that's going to take the stretch a little bit deeper, so if that's too much, just keep holding on to the left leg. And once again, you're trying to let your butt drop down, trying to let your shoulders drop down. And it's all a process. Yeah, if your butt's up, it's just going to take time. Just like it's taking a lot of time for me to learn Spanish. I take class 3 times a week, and I can still barely say like a 3-word sentence. So you just got to have patience and trust that it's all going to come together. Yeah, but it doesn't take just a week or 2 weeks. It's over the long term. Okay, go ahead and put your left foot down on the ground. You're going to stretch your arms out like a cactus. So bend your elbows 90 degrees, and then your knees fall over to the right. Yes, if this is too much on your knees, you can put your right foot down. Otherwise, you can keep that leg up and over. So this is your time. This is me time. So we're all very busy. I know you have a lot going on, but that's why it's so important to take 10, 20, 30 minutes every day. Yes, think of it as an investment before it's too late, right? And then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tight, I'm so much in pain. You want to avoid that. This is preventative, right? That's what I'm all about, self-care. Okay, put your right foot down and bring your knees back up through center. Now we're going to switch sides. So hug the left knee into your chest, stretch the right leg out. Just take a deep breath here. And then we'll go for a half happy baby. So you'll grab onto your ankle and stay there. Okay, or anywhere really. You can hold on here. And you're just working on lifting your foot up, and at the same time pulling the foot down with your arm. Once again, if it's too much, just bend the knee. It's okay. And you're breathing the deepest breaths that you've taken all day long, and hopefully we practice that here on the mat so you can take it with you off the mat. Yes, we do this to strengthen our body, strengthen our breathing, strengthen our mind, and we take that with us, right? It's not just something we do here. Our beautiful posture, of course, you know how strongly I feel about good posture. Okay, go ahead and cross your left ankle over the right leg and bring the knees in towards you. So once again, you have the option to hold on to the back of your right thigh, or you can hold on to the right shin, head and shoulders dropping down. And ideally, it's the ankle here over the leg, not your foot. Yeah, that's not going to be great on your knee. So bring it to the ankle. And on your inhale, fill your lungs all the way up to the top. And on your exhale, you're gonna empty all the breath out. Right? It's just like your favorite chilled beverage, yes? You gotta empty out the cup so you can have a full refill. Yeah, you want that full refill. You gotta get your money's worth. So you gotta empty the breath out before you take that next inhale. Okay, put your right foot down on the ground and let's take the knees over to the left, and again we'll cactus the arms out to the sides. Let this right shoulder drop heavy, heavy, heavy. And again, the foot on the ground is definitely an option. So I'd rather see you just here and moving and stretching than feeling like maybe you can't do like the hardest or the most challenging or the craziest version of the stretch or the pose or the workout or whatever it is. It's better to just do what you can and do something versus being like, oh, I can't do what they're doing, or I can't do that, or I can't do what she's doing. Who cares, right? This is about you, taking care of you, your journey, your progress. Put your left foot on the ground and bring your knees back through center. Okay, wipe off the sand from your body and hug your knees into your chest. I know Anna's getting sandy over there too. She feels me. She's wiping the sand off too. And you're gonna bring your forehead up towards your knees and hold on behind your thighs. So you're gonna teeny little bit of core work here, and start lifting your feet up. Okay, so you might stay here, or you're gonna work towards straightening your legs. And then crawl your hands up your legs as much as you can, but don't lift your butt up. Keep your butt down. Yeah, keep your butt down. If you can hold on to the feet, you can hold on to your big toe, go for it. Okay, then whatever you're holding on to, go ahead and put your head and shoulders down. Ooh, now the shoulders are gonna be the hardest part here, so work towards dropping those shoulders down. It's a big hamstring stretch. If your knees are bent, that's totally fine. Just keep them bent. Okay, and again, bend your knees, hold on behind the thighs. You're just gonna roll onto one side into the fetal position, rest your head on your arm, and then go ahead and push into your hands, press yourself all the way up. So, have your legs over to your left, both of them, and then put your right hand on the ground, lift your left arm up, and you just take a stretch. So the further your hand goes away, go for it, right? But you don't have to go super far away. Lift your chin, lift your chest up, and just side bend, side stretch over. Breathing into your left side as if you're breathing between each rib, finding a big stretch there. Chin up. Good. And come all the way up, and we'll twist. So bring your left hand onto the leg and turn your, yeah. Good. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale, up. And exhale, twist, twist, twist. Okay, excellent. And you're just gonna swing your legs around. Somehow switch sides. Okay, right arm up by your ear. Crawl this left hand away from you and stretch your right arm. Big side body stretch. Chin up, chest up. Is there protein in sand? Because I think I just ate some sand. Maybe some fiber. Antioxidant. Oh yeah, the seaweed. I could have some seaweed, a seaweed salad. Ah, seaweed, now we're talking. Vitamins and nutrients and minerals. Okay, sit all the way up. I know Anna's definitely eating some sand over there too. So glamorous here. Okay, sit onto your butt, stretch your legs out in front of you. Okay, some of us are going to hold on to the thighs here and just be okay with that. Some of us are going to have the hands on the ground behind you. Because I'd rather see is you here than here. See the difference? I'd rather see you here than here. Okay? So you can see how when your hamstrings are tight, it pulls on the back, right? So if you're staying with your hands behind you, which Anna is going to stay there, toes up towards the ceiling, and really just work on lifting up, go ahead. If you can stay up without holding on, right, without losing it, you can start to bring the chest and the abdomen forward. So once again, we're not trying to get the head forward so much. as we're trying to bring the chest towards the toes and your abdomen towards your thighs. Okay, so now stay right where you are. Everybody inhale, get a little bit taller through your chest, and exhale, fold and stretch. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, stretch. Last time, big breath in. And exhale, go for the big stretch. Good, sit all the way up. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Okay, so once again, here's another one where I see a lot of people like, ah! Right? That's okay, you can use your hands behind you. And the longer you go without bringing some attention, a few minutes a day to this stretching, right, the tighter it's gonna get. So don't avoid it. I know it's hard. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, fold forward. So again, you can stay with your hands behind you, or with Anna and I, you can start to come forward. Pretend there's sandbags on your legs and let those thighs get heavy towards the ground. This is a time where it's good to let the thighs be heavy. I know when you're working out, sometimes it's like, oh my God, my leg feels like it weighs 100 pounds. This is good time. Okay, great. Sit all the way up, and let's visit downward facing dog. So go ahead, flip it over, place your hands down, lift your legs up. Ooh. Okay, just for a moment, come forward to plank, and then lay all the way down onto your stomach. Rest your forehead on your forearms and just let yourself relax down for a few breaths. You can, like me, rest the chin, or with Anna, rest your forehead all the way down on your forearms. And just notice where your mind wants to wander to, what you're thinking about. So you're just becoming aware. Right? We're all thinking all day long, 24/7, even while we sleep, so it's good to just be aware. Right? Am I thinking what could go right, or am I thinking what could go wrong? Hopefully you're thinking about what could go right. Okay, roll onto your right side. You're going to stretch your right arm by your ear. And go ahead and bend your left knee, reach and grab your foot. Let your head drop down. This shoulder, roll it back, press your glutes forward. If your knee is really high, work towards dropping it down towards the ground. Okay, maybe just close your eyes. And again, this is your time, right? So don't let the work hijack it away, the financial stuff hijack it away, your parents, the kids, whatever it is. So important to just each day take a little bit of time, get up 10 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier. You can do that. I know you can. I like to sleep too, don't worry. I understand. Okay. Option 1, hold on to the leg and stretch your leg up. Option 2, hold on to the shin. Option 3, hold on to your foot and lift it up. Okay, and it's probably not going to be straight up and down mostly, especially me. We're on this little bit of a hill, and if I go straight up and down, I'm going to fall and start rolling down the beach, and it would be highly entertaining. So if your leg is a little bit further forward, it's okay. If you're holding on here, it's okay. You just work with what you got. Yeah, so again, you can focus on what's wrong or what's negative. I have people who, like, when they're working on, they're always like focusing on what's wrong, what's bad, like, oh, it's too hot, it's too cold, fans, no fans, blah, blah, blah. Forget about it. Yeah? There's people who have distractions and excuses, and then there's people who just get it done anyway, and those are the people who get ahead. Those are the people who are successful. And that's you. Okay. bend your knee, flip it over onto your stomach, and we're going for the other side. So go ahead and lay it onto your left side, rest your head on your left arm, reach back, grab your right foot for the quad stretch, roll the top shoulder back, and again, let the knee drop down, and you're reaching out through your knee. It's like you're reaching your knee towards the extended leg. Let your neck relax. Imagine you could even relax your scalp, the skin on your head, your brain. Yeah, I know. Good luck with that, right? It's hard, but that's why it's a consistent every day. Taking a little time away, me time, self-care time. Right? Otherwise, like anything, it just builds up. Right? If you never take the trash out, you're gonna have a real full, stinky house full of trash and stinky garbage, right? It's like you got to do it consistently. It's the same thing with your workouts, with your stretching, with your me time. Okay, either hold on behind the thigh, stretch the leg up, hold on to the right leg, stretch the leg up, or hold on to your foot and stretch the right leg up. Shoulders down the back. Beautiful, you got it, Anna, nice. It's a little bit of a challenge here balancing, so if you fall a little bit, it's okay. Over time, you kind of figure out the formula for where to put your leg. My gosh, the sun finally came out. Hallelujah. All right, one more big breath here. Okay, bend your knee and go ahead and just flip it right back over onto your stomach. Now prop yourself up on your elbows. This is technically called Sphinx pose. Okay, reach your chest forward and make sure your legs aren't turned out. You want to be on the tops of your thighs, tops of your knees. Okay, so we just did that good quad stretch as a warm-up. Now we're going to take it a little deeper. So bring your right forearm across, and then reach back and grab your left foot. Okay, so your left hip is going to want to lift up, press your hips down, reach out through your chest. So you can stay here. Anna's got a nice version that's a little bit deeper, or we've been working on recently the flip grip in the videos. So Anna's going to stay there, which is perfect, and I'm going to show you the flip grip one more time, right? So eventually, hopefully it'll kick in. It's something to get used to. Foot between your thumb and your pointer finger, phase one. Next phase, start to turn your hand, lift your elbow up until your hand's facing forward, elbow up. One more breath, press your hips down, reach out through the chest, press those hips down. Okay, slowly let go, and let's return back to Sphinx. Even out your legs so you're on the tops of your thighs again, straight back, and then bring your left forearm across, reach back and grab your right foot. Key here for your lower back is pressing the front of the hips down and even lifting up and engaging through the core a little bit. So again, you can stay here with me. Anna's actually got the flip grip, which is perfect, so you can join her there with your elbow up towards the sky. Otherwise, you stay with me. Reach out through your chest, so try not to dump into this shoulder, right? So you want to keep the integrity, reaching out tall through your chest, long through your left leg, straighten that left leg. You got 2 more deep breaths. Slowly let go of your leg and return one more time to Sphinx pose. Okay, slide your hands back and let's press up and back to downward facing dog. Hold down dog, take 3 deep breaths, stretch your arms straight. You really want to press your knuckles down. So it's really important for your wrist health is to get the knuckles down. Yeah, and that takes time. It took me a while to learn how to do that and to strengthen the right muscles. But really press the base of your fingers, your knuckles down. Okay, bring your knees apart, feet together for our favorite child's pose. Let your forehead drop to the ground. Okay, crawl your hands back, lift your chest up. We're gonna step the right foot forward for a lunge. And this time, bring your hands inside the right leg, slide your left leg back as much as you can, and turn your right toes out. Okay, so this might feel torturous for some people, I know. It's a lot for the outer right hip, the inner right thigh, and your back left quad and hip flexor. So you may stay here. If you want a little deeper stretch, you can come onto your elbows. So Anna's gonna come onto her elbows, and work on dropping the chest towards the ground. This is a great place to stay where Anna is. This is a great place to stay where I am. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna bring your right hand to your back left foot. Turning your chest open, drop your hips down. Now, if this is too much in your knee, please don't do it. There is no such thing as a knee stretch. You all know that. I preach that, and I'm gonna keep preaching it for the next 50 years of yoga together. Good. And slowly let go of the foot if you have it. If you're on your elbows with Anna, you're going to come back up onto your hands. And now heel toe your right foot over to the left side of the mat. We're coming into pigeon, so lower that right knee down. Shimmy your left leg back, and down you go. Beautiful. So you can go with Anna. She's going to bring her forehead onto her forearms and work on dropping the chest and the abdomen to the ground, or you can stay with me onto your elbows. And just remember, it's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's truly not. It's selfish to not take care of yourself. Yes? You have to take care of yourself. Right? You're stronger in your body and in your mind. You're more patient. You're more compassionate. You have more focus when you take care of yourself. You live longer, right? Like, I want to live to see my nieces and nephews get married. I want to live long enough to see them, I don't know, have babies, be president of the United States. Yes, so you've got to take care of yourself if you want to be there for that. Right? Otherwise, other people are going to have to take care of you, and again, that's no fun for them. So you take care of you. Take one more big breath here. All right, crawl your hands back, and we just switch sides. So you're gonna step back. Remember, we started with the lunge. So step your left foot out to the left. All right, staying here on the hands with me is good, and you can turn those left toes out a little bit. Yep, or you're gonna bring your elbows down on the ground with Anna inside the left leg. Woo. So this is hip, inner thigh, groin area maybe for some of us. Front of the right leg. Some people might even feel it in their glutes, right? This is a glute stretch too. There's lots of good stuff going on. And you're just gonna feel it more where you're tighter. Yeah? So I might feel it more in one spot, and Anna might feel a different spot because our bodies are different, right? And we do different sports, we have different activities, we have different backgrounds. Stay where you are, or remember the option is left hand to the back right foot. And you wanna be more onto your thigh, so much more so than your knee. Let's get my English right. Better get my English right before I learn Spanish. Oh. Are you breathing? Are you breathing deeply? Even one deep breath, you feel better. Okay, slowly let go of the foot if you have it. Come back up onto your hands if you're with Anna, and you're going to heel toe your left foot over to the right. For pigeon, slide that right leg back. And again, Anna's going to slowly make her way forehead to her forearm, and I'm going to stay up on the elbows. And so if you think about it, if a water well, right, if the well is empty, there's no water to give, right? You can't bring other people life. You can't take care of other people. Same thing with you. If you're on empty all the time, if your gas tank is on empty all the time, and you don't refill, you don't take care of yourself and go back to that full, you're giving from a very empty place. Yeah. So want to make sure you are really investing the time. It doesn't have to be like 6 hours, right? It doesn't even have to be a full hour. 30 minutes a day, perfect. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. You can even split it up. But you gotta get in that habit. Set up that routine every morning, every night. It's like brushing your teeth. Like you can't even imagine not doing it. I hope you can't imagine not brushing your teeth. Okay, here we go. Crawl your hands back to downward facing dog. We go. Ooh, hopefully this down dog feels a little different. Okay, come onto your knees and then sit down. Bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. Okay. Now, you can have your hand on the ground, you can have the hand on the top of the thigh, whatever is going to help you. Left arm up by your ear. So we're going back into that side body. You're going to tip over towards your leg. Beautiful. So Anna's going to stay right there. We're dropping the left knee down, straightening this right leg. Yes. If it's available, if you're going to grab onto the foot, don't turn your chest downwards. Yeah. Keep your chest open to the side. Yeah, it's like you're laying over that leg. Press your knee down, toes up towards the ceiling. Okay, sit all the way up. Stay on this side. Now you can turn your chest towards the leg, and you're just going to fold over the leg. Yeah, so we're getting the hamstrings on the right leg, which Anna and I both agree the hamstrings need some lovin'. Yeah, they need some lovin'. I know it's challenging, but again, the longer you put it off, the tighter, the harder, the more problems arise. Just one more big breath, go for it. Okay, sit all the way up and switch your sides. Okay, so let's start with this side body stretch. So again, you can have your hand on the ground or on your thigh, right arm by your ear. And the tendency is the chest wants to drop. You're gonna do that one next. So for now, turn your chest open. And if that means you're here, fantastic, because you're here. So stay with me, yeah? Anna's gonna stay there. Beautiful stretch, turning the chest open. If it's available, really big side body stretch. How's the quality of your breath? How's the quality of your thoughts? I noticed recently I've just been thinking about everything that could go wrong. All the failure. Oh, I can't do that. It's going to go wrong. This bad thing's going to happen. Change that, right? Start thinking about what could go right. Start imagining the best case scenario, everything working out together. And just see if that changes anything. Can't hurt to just try it. Sit all the way up, everybody. One more time. Reach your legs out in front. Oh, no. Whoa. Turn your chest towards your leg. I'm getting excited for the next stretch. And then fold forward over the left leg. So you're still trying to let this knee drop. And if it's not all the way to the ground, that's fine. That's just the direction it's moving. So can you be completely grateful for right where you are and simultaneously know the direction you're heading? Have your eye on that goal, whatever it is. And you simultaneously be so grateful for what you have, all the hardships, all the challenges, your body right as it is, and also have that goal and know what you're working towards. One more breath. Okay, sit all the way up. Now bring your legs out in front of you like we did earlier, and let's see the difference here. So you can again stay with your hands behind you, or you can go ahead and start to fold forward and down. This one might feel more tight, it might feel more open, whatever it is. Complete acceptance of where you are. And your body is always changing. Just like this beach, right? The tide is high, the tide is low. It's foggy, it's sunny, it's always changing. Yeah, so where you are now is not where you're gonna be in a year. It's gonna change, but you gotta put the time, the effort in, and really commit to it. One more breath. Beautiful. Sit all the way back up. You guys are out of here. I highly recommend you lay down flat on your back 2 or 3 minutes for Shavasana. If you don't know what it is, Google it. Google answers everything. And I will see you next time from Anna and myself, Laura. Namaste.